Helga, or PuddingFishCakes here, and in today's video I'll be showing you all how to make this Rubik's Cube out of polymer clay. I'll also be giving this away to one of you guys, so be sure to watch till the end of this video to find out how to enter. So without further ado, let's get started. For this project, you will need polymer clay in black plus 6 additional colors, a dotting tool, a blade, a ruler, parchment paper, a head pin. These are the pins with a bulb or flat base on one end, pliers, and glaze. I'm using Varathane polyurethane, which I'll link below. Start off by softening some black clay with your hands. We're going to be making the 3 separate rows for the Rubik's Cube. Flatten your clay into a thick sheet like so and use a blade to cut out a squared shape. Use a dotting tool to mark your clay into 3 sections and use the side of a ruler to indent them like so. You should end up with a 3x3 grid. Then, indent each of the sides using the same technique. It helps to lay your piece on a flat surface and indent them that way. Then, use your fingers to slightly round the edges so they're not so sharp. Repeat these steps so you end up with 2 rows. These will serve as the top and bottom rows. For the row in the middle, we're just going to indent the sides like so. Lightly sandwich these rows together and check the thickness. If a row is too thick, carefully shave off the excess clay on the non-indented side. Once you're happy with that, we can add on the colored squares. Flatten a thin sheet of colored clay and divide this up into a 3x3 grid with a total of 9 squares. Make sure these squares are small enough to fit on your base. Then, add on the squares randomly. When you're adding these on and you want to make a solvable Rubik's Cube, you have to keep in mind 3 things. The first thing to keep in mind is that each of the center squares have to be a different color. Secondly, the adjacent colors on the corners also have to be 3 different colors. And similarly, the adjacent squares on the edges must be 2 different colors. Otherwise, you'll be left with an impossible Rubik's Cube that's unsolvable. This is because when a cube is solved, each color is isolated on each of the respective sides. So you can never have the same color sharing 2 or more sides at once. Hopefully that makes sense and is not too complicated to wrap your head around, but you can always just Google image some Rubik's Cubes and follow it that way, or you can just make an impossible Rubik's Cube and that's pretty cool too. Once you're happy with your pieces, use a pin and insert it through the centers of each row. This leaves a hole for when we add in the head pin after they're baked. Place these on parchment paper and bake using the instructions on your clay package. I'm baking mine at 270 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Once they're out of the oven and have completely cooled down, add on a coat of glaze for a glossy shine. Once those have completely dried, we can sandwich them together on a head pin. Next, we're going to be using some pliers to shape a wire-wrapped eye pin. First, take your round nose pliers and fold the pin over like so. Then, clamp that section and fold the wire around the pliers so it makes a circular shape. Next, take another pair of pliers to hold the circle and carefully wrap the remaining wire around the bottom. Cut off any excess and you should be left with something like this. This technique is a bit tricky, but it secures the head pin really well. Attach a cell phone strap or keychain and you're left with a pretty cool miniature Rubik's Cube. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. In my last video, I did a giveaway for these donut magnets along with a few blocks of Polymer clay. You guys had some really great video suggestions for me, which I will definitely be working on in the future, so thank you so much for that. But I can only pick one winner, so without further ado, the winner to that giveaway is Miss Effilicious. Please email me with your shipping address and we can go from there. She suggested doing a vlog style video making a craft, and I thought that would be a lot of fun to film, and it's also really different from the normal videos I do on this channel. So definitely look forward to that in the near future. If you didn't win this time around, I am doing yet another giveaway for the Rubik's Cube that we made today. All you have to do to enter is first, be subscribed to this channel, second, to give this video a big thumbs up, and third, comment down below what you're looking forward to most this summer. Best of luck, and as always, the winner will be announced in my next video. One of my favorite parts about making tutorials is seeing you guys recreate them. You can share with me your photos by tagging me on Instagram at PuddingFishCakes. You guys are so freaking talented, and I love seeing what kind of pieces you're coming up with. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!